Get up. Good morning. Wednesday, October the 29th at 6:07 a.m. and it's 45 degrees outside here in Llano, Texas. Old man winter dropping in on us here. Feels good, baby. It's 55 inside. Send my boots and saddle to the barn. My dad used to say that, and I have no clue why he said it or what it means. Anyway, enough said. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, and right now went poof, gone. So if there's anything you want to do, get busy. Anyway, what else? Never worry about what you cannot change, and there's a lot of that going on. If you can't do anything about it, well, worry about it. What else? Anyway, I went to the VA yesterday and got my physical done and found out that the sociologist is a social worker that explains how all the stuff at the VA works and does a lot of stuff like the living will and all. I got all of that done. I've got a little bracelet coming that's a do not resuscitate thing, DNR bracelet you wear, or you could get a necklace. I got a bracelet. They're going to do that and send it to me. And what else? Yeah. Got my living will done, got it signed by a witness. They did all that stuff for me, made extra copies, gave me 6 or 7 copies. So that is such a wonderful, quote, peace of mind thing. You make your end of life decisions yourself. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about your daughter or your son or your uncle or whoever, making that decision. I make mine, and I've got them all done. And then what else? My physical, muy bueno. Everything copacetic. Blood pressure, good. 134 over 74. And then cholesterol, I don't remember the numbers, but she said, well, but then we're good. And then blood sugar levels, good. What else? Everything was okay. She said she wished all her patients were like me. And I said, well, I don't. I want to be the only me there is. But anyway, what else? But yeah, and the people at the VA in Kerrville, Texas, thumbs up. You get a 10, a 10, 10. Why? I met everybody I met was friendly and helpful. The people that I dealt with were very professional and very knowledgeable. Thank you very much. And the day went very smooth. And yeah, I had 3 appointments, got them done. And also they have a girl that cuts hair there. Yeah, in the basement level, there's a cantina and there's a barber shop thing or whatever, hairstylist, whatever. Yeah, haircut. Dun, dun. So basically, the doctor just told me, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. So that validates my lifestyle. I'm pleased. Yeah, and that deal I tell you every day about drink plenty of water. She said, excellent. That was one of the things she said. Do you drink plenty of water? And I said, I try to every day, 3 or 4 quarts. And she said, that's excellent. And then what else? She asked me if I slept okay. And I said, yeah, I sleep 9 hours every night. She said, excellent. And I said, I take naps, excellent, all that. So yeah, all this crap we've been told in the past, but yeah, well, just get 4 hours sleep a night and just keep working, work. BS. Okay. Enjoy your life. Okay. Anyway, Geezer says, for your viewing pleasure today, I got something. And I did a video at the VA. It'll come up in a few days. But yeah, we'll get that done. But yeah, knock on wood. I got all my paperwork there. She gave me a printout of all the stuff that they did, the blood work and other stuff, whatever it was. And yeah, and the little finger thing, 100%, the oxygen level, ding, ding, ding. Anyway, Geezer says, Rusty, all my stuff is in my 22-foot Jayco and in my car, still fixing to clean out again. Damn gremlins keep dropping crap in. Yeah, I know. Those little gremlins will put you out on the street. Anyway, thank you. Little Kittle, happy to see you're going back to the basics and downsizing. That feels great. That'll feel great. It does. Does someone live in your old place where Old Thorny is located? No, nobody's there. I remember you had a casita there in your truck. Yes, I really like your 2 white Chevy Sparks too. I wish Chevrolet still made them. Yeah, it's a crazy thing. They had a winner in the Chevy Spark. It was an inexpensive car, great gas mileage. They dropped it. Then they came out with a Chevy Bolt, the least expensive electric car you could buy in the United States. A winner. They were selling the crap out of them. Poop, cut out. They stopped it. Yeah. I don't know, man. I guess if you make a winner, you have to stop it. Gabriel's Holistic Care. I played golf a number of years ago now, and if we go as you say, I was a flat belly and played with beer bellies. However, I have never heard that before, LOL, but you do you. Yeah, flat bellies, I mean, fairly common term around here. Al Firth, thumbs up. Sue Palmer, I love that blue shirt. Hope you have a great week. Yeah, that's my traveling shirt. When I'm going somewhere, because it's got a lot of pockets. I put my cell phone up here, my money over here, my keys down there. No, it's a good shirt for traveling. Anyway, what else we got here? Amarillo Aristocrat. Good morning, Rusty, from SIEM Reap, Cambodia. Well, I was wondering where you were. Good morning to you. Zero something. The land you put it on costs more than the house on the tiny Home Depot. I don't know. It depends on you, dummy. I mean, if you buy land's expensive, yeah, I got you. Larry King, can't believe you are selling your home. I can believe it. No, man, this is too good right here. I mean, of course, I may change and do something else tomorrow. But right now, I mean, it's convenient to the VA in Kerrville. I got a hearing test I got to do next week. And, and then I've got an appointment scheduled for next year for my physical. So I'm going to start doing annual physicals. And then another thing they do, and I'll mention this again in a video when I go over some other things about the VA. When I get into my mid 80s, 90s, or 95 or whatever, if I get to the point where I can't really take care of myself, they have home stuff, where they come into your home and clean and be sure you're eating good and stuff. They do all that. And if I need someone to haul me from here to Kerrville to the VA, they take care of that. You know what I mean? I give them credit, man. The VA does what they, as far as I can see, they do what they're supposed to do, and they do it damn good, at least in Kerrville, Texas. John B., what happened to the Fort Clark Springs? Nothing. It's still there. I may end up back there. I don't know. I doubt it, because this is so convenient for me, because see, all my health care can be done at the VA. They've got an optician, optical person. They've got, or vision care. They've got dermatologist. They do that. They send you out for that, but they pick up one in like Marble Falls. I could go there. And then what else? Dermatologist, and then ophthalmologist. Like for vision. Like my cataract thing. Yeah, they have ophthalmologists. They 100% healthcare, whatever, and other things. Yeah. And like I said, they did all that living will and do not resuscitate stuff, and no, it's just really good. Eunice Duncan, this is Llano, Texas. I can't believe how expensive land is in that area. Texas land isn't cheap, but that would price me out to buy in Llano. All about location. Yeah, it's just the market. This is on the tiny Home Depot. Levy something. Particle board construction will fall apart in 5 years because it's wood chips and Elmer's glue. All right, thank you very much for your positive input. Belinda Salinas, another year I'm going to miss the Kasi chili cook-off. Yeah, they have a big chili cook-off in Terlingua out by Big Bend in West Texas on the first week of November is when they used to have it. I guess they still do. Donnie B., $150 ship. $150 ship. I don't know what that means. This was on the driving video yesterday. Anyway, thank you, Donnie. If you want to send me $150, you can do it. Anyway, he also says, good to stop buying, dude. And then 20,000 firm, howdy, whatever. Thank you, Dogman Chronicles. Thanks for the ride along and talk, Rusty. You're very welcome, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Gary Holtz, thumbs up to you. Road Warrior, Rusty will soon reunite with Thorny. Yeah, I did a video there, and it'll come up in a few days, or may come up today. I don't know. Stephen Gelbrick, the VA here says fasting is no longer required for lab work. I think that might be not quite true, but you better double check on that one, because when they do the blood work, well, there's certain things, like caffeine and things. You do if they tell you not to fast, then they got a way to get around it, so just do it. Sue C, great road trip. Thanks, Rusty, for fun times. The good thing about it yesterday, see, my appointments were supposed to start at 11 a.m. and then 1 p.m. and then 2 p.m. But anyway, I got there early. I got there about 9:30, and so they went ahead and did the first person I saw. Oh, I did the blood work first. They took me right in. I did the blood work, and that was around 9:30, and then around 10, I got to see the social worker. That took a good hour or more. She went through, everything, man. It was just a good, friendly, laid-back conversation, and we covered everything, and I was really happy with that. And of course, then I went down. Went to the cantina and got me a snack, and then my appointment with the doctor was at 1:15. And that one couldn't change, so I had to wait for that. But I got things done in the interim. I got me a haircut, got me a snack, we got to go around and check out the VA. Everything I did was on the 5th floor. It's the geriatric ward, or it's called the gym. They call the old folks gyms, GEM, and it was quite interesting. Yeah, it's 11 stories, I think, building. It's a big old building, man. It's huge, 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 But everybody I met was really friendly. In fact, if you're walking down the hall anywhere in the building and you had that lost dog look on your face, like, where in the hell am I? Someone would say, could I help you? And you'd say, well, I'm looking for this or that. And they'd say, well, you go here, or they'd walk with you and show you where to go. That was great. Yeah, I just was really, and everything was really clean, neat. Yeah, easy parking, just plenty of parking. Yeah. Susie, great road trip. Thanks, Rusty. You're welcome. Stephen, fun times. This is Stephen Greco. Rusty is the best. Man, I can't argue with facts. You know what I mean? Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it. Steve T, here's a tip. Quit buying stuff. Then it's easy to be minimalist. Well, you can say anything. That's good. Joyce, something. I saw familiar mailboxes you were driving by on your video. You're going to be my neighbor, and welcome back to Llano. Yeah, welcome back. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. But anyway, we'll do two more right quick. Eunice Duncan, I don't blame you for wanting to move again. I think I'd like to be within an hour of my doctors, as well as a beautiful spot to live when I finally retire. No, you're absolutely right. There's a lot going on here that I like. And on we go. Tyler of Texas, good morning and good luck at the doctor today. I fasted yesterday after a limited diet Saturday and Sunday for a procedure this morning. Happy to be back on my normal diet. Yeah, no kidding. It is. Last one here, Eduardo Palomo. I don't think people understand how big Texas is. Really, they don't know when you get on the road here in Texas, you're in a big state. Well, yeah, if you're traveling from El Paso to Brownsville, you do. Or from Brownsville to Amarillo, you do. It's about 800 miles, But anyway, enough said about that. Thumbs up, guys. Enjoy your day. Let me get this thing turned around here. Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Use the Amazon link if you're going to buy something from Amazon. It's in the description of my videos. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. Help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and all that stuff. It'll also keep your body hydrated, which is a very healthy thing to do. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, breathe out slowly, relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure. And I do that several times a day. And then stretch, swivel, walk, pedal, exercise your body once or twice every single day. Why? You'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier. Just exercise your body. And then what else? Yeah, stand guard at the door of your mind. Yeah, important. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. Enjoy your Wednesday, guys. Hump day, hump, hump, hump. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.